Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about what to do with your hemp in the summertime heat. But before we get into today's video, guys, if you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button if you are new here to the channel. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys wouldn't mind, please give this video a big thumbs up. So folks, let's talk about our retail sales. Been kind of slow, but we're really kind of out of everything, so that's pretty much why it has been slow. If you guys are interested in hemp flower or hemp seeds now, go ahead and check out the link in the description below if you are interested. So I get a lot of questions. What do we do in the summertime? How do we protect the plants? And as you can hear around me, there are thunder boomers. I'm trying to get this done. We have been in the middle of a heat wave. And it's been heat indexes over 100 for the last 6 days, and it's finally going to break today. I'm trying to get the video in before these thunderstorms roll through. But yeah, so how do we take care of our plants? Well, the first thing you should do is absolutely nothing. Don't top the plants, don't trim the plants. Really leave them alone. Let them do their thing. One of the things you can do is the kelp stuff. Now, we've talked about kelp in excess here on the channel. If you guys are interested on what we do with the kelp, I will leave that video in the description below. And that is one of the best ways to take care of your plants in the summertime. Now, you do it in the morning or you do it at night. The other thing that I tell people when they ask me, like, what do you do with your plants? This is the #1 reason why we did not do drip irrigation this year, because I found that the plants really don't benefit from it. It's so slow that it doesn't do anything when you get these really hot spells. Like it's not enough. I go around and I individually water the plants and I soak them. Now today we're going to be given some rain here, which is just awesome. We did have a good soaking the other night. With this heat wave, every afternoon we've been getting these ridiculous thunderstorms. Sometimes there's rain, sometimes it's just thunder and lightning. It's really been weird. But the #1 thing we have been doing is watering the plants. And you can tell the plants get stressed out. Right now, it's overcast. We've got the thunderstorms rolling in. And you can tell that the plants, they perk up. When the sun goes down, they kind of perk up. And that's because they're not being beaten down in the heat. You know, I've taken the temperature out here before in these heat waves, and you're talking just over, 110, 111, 113 on these black mats. It just radiates heat out here during the day during those heat waves. So these plants really do take it on the chin when this heat comes around. So that's what I've been doing with these heat waves. And that's one of the #1 tip I could tell people is just don't do anything. Don't panic. Basics. Let the heat wave roll through and then continue what you were doing before that. If you can avoid it, really don't be spraying any fungicide or insecticide. It doesn't help the plant. It stresses them out. Wait for the heat wave to be over if you need to do that. So just be aware of what the plant is going through. You don't want to be sprayed with bug spray in the face and then not be washed off in the heat wave and just sit there with bug spray on your face. Well, the plant doesn't want that either. So, I know a lot of people, they worry about pests. Well, the pests don't really come out when it's this hot either, especially early on, and like now in July. They will do it in August, and that's just a fine balance you've got to deal with. The other thing that you have to do with these plants is soak them. When I say individually water them, I'm going to show you what I've got over here. I have a regular old, what people use in their garden. Man, you can hear that thunder. And I soak each plant for about 15 to 20 seconds every day during the heat wave. And every day I come out here, it's dry as a bone. Dry as a bone every time. So you gotta, just think about what you would want in a heat wave and give that to your plants. Give them water, leave them alone. Don't top them, don't cut them, don't prune them. Just wait for the heat wave to be over. You can do that when it's 80 degrees out. It's not as big of a deal. When it's 110 heat index, these plants do not want to be messed with. I think a lot of people, when they see heat stress, it's because they won't leave the plants alone. Look how beautiful our cherry wines are right now. They're beautiful, lush, green, and I've just been leaving them alone. Now we have had a problem with the biox, and it seems to be getting better-ish. As you can see them over here, they're not as good as they should be. They're small, and they seem to be having some sort of issue. At first I thought it could be a nutrient issue. I'm really starting to find out that it's not a nutrient issue because some of the potted plants are starting to have it. So either a bout of rust fungus has showed up here, and I'm just gonna have to wait for this heat wave, and that's why I brought in, fungicide, insecticide. You don't wanna do that right now. Unless you are in like DEFCON 5, your plants are dying, there is no need to spray that stuff. You're just gonna have to let it go, wait for the heat to go out. Now, right now, because there's rain coming through, I'm not gonna do anything to these plants tonight. The rain's gonna come through and the heat wave is gonna end tomorrow. So then we can do our insecticide, our fungicide, whatever we need to do to help these plants out, even a spraying of kelp, anything to help the plants out. I do the kelp in the evenings during the heat wave. But that is the only thing I've sprayed them with, and they really like kelp when it's hot out. So that's one thing you can do, but anything else that's not there to like really help and benefit the plant itself, don't do it. I've sprayed fungicide before, and then a heat wave came through, and the plants just didn't look like, it didn't hurt them, but it just didn't look like they liked it too much. So that's just a tip, a word of advice. But yeah, and I can hear the rain coming. The thunderstorm is here. So that's what I have for you guys today. It has been a crazy week here on the farm. The rain is coming. So that's all I got for you this week. If you guys are interested in hemp flower, go ahead and check out all the information below. If you guys want to get in touch with me, go ahead and email me or find me on Facebook and Instagram. The rain is coming, folks. So I hope you stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you in another video.